Let's take a look at what's going to happen weather-wise. We do have some changes on the way. It's been a warm start to the month of March. We've got cooler temperatures on the way, some breezy conditions by Friday, and a pretty good chance of rain showers. Light rain, but still rain. With this first system, it's going to duck down to the south of the Bay Area tomorrow. There's another one lining up farther to the northwest. That one's going to pass to our north and east by Friday night into Saturday. So a couple different chances for some showers. Let's track that first one with Futurecast. Increasing clouds as we head through tonight. There's some fog sneaking through the Golden Gate already. We'll start off with that around the bay and along the coast by early tomorrow morning. The first showers moving into the North Bay as the sun comes up tomorrow morning. The North Bay is going to have the earliest chance of rain tomorrow, but you can see that rain has a hard time making its way farther and farther to the east. It makes its way to along the coast, and this looks impressive by early tomorrow afternoon with a good chance of rain right along the coast. All we'd have to do is take this and move it inland. It'd be a nice soaking rain for everybody. It's not going to happen. It just doesn't make its way farther to the east because the heart of the storm system stays down toward the south, and that trajectory pulls the rain back away from the coast by early evening. But there's going to be another round of rain that sneaks up from the south late tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. That's the best chance of rain for the Santa Clara Valley, the Santa Cruz Mountains, and inland in the East Bay. That activity is going to taper off as we head into early Friday morning, but another chance of showers is going to approach us from the northwest later in the day Friday. Best chance is likely to be Friday night into the first half of Saturday. Adding up the rainfall amounts, just that first round of rain. And again, this is forecast model data. It gives us an idea of what to expect, but it's not perfect. This is indicating just a couple hundredths of an inch of rain through 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. But beyond that, we're adding up more rainfall as we head into the early hours. This is all the way through Friday morning. So this must be a new forecast model run that's backing off even more. This literally just landed since when I hit play on the sequence of weather maps. We'll see what's going on with this data because this backs off significantly on the amount that we would expect through early Friday morning. We'll get into that coming up at 6 o'clock. We are going to see another round of rain possible tomorrow night into early Saturday. It's a lower chance overall. Doesn't look like it would add up to much more than a few hundredths of an inch of rain. And then the forecast dries out even more as we head through the second half of the weekend and into the first half of next week. The rain that we do get, even if it's going to be a little bit more impressive than what that forecast model was indicating, does not look like it's going to be impressive in terms of washing pollen out of the atmosphere. We're going to be in the medium to medium high category all the way through the weekend. After all, we're getting closer to the first day of spring. Looking outside right now, you can see the clouds, and you can even see a little bit of that fog sneaking through the Golden Gate as we look north from Salesforce Tower. Temperatures topped out in the upper 50s in Pacifica, 60s around the bay with low 70s inland. You can say goodbye to that for tomorrow. Current temperatures still not bad at all. Low 60s around the bay for the most part, mid 50s along the coast, down to 57 in Petaluma. But most inland temperatures still in the upper half of the 60s. We'll end up in the 40s by early tomorrow morning. And with more clouds overhead, a stronger onshore breeze, and eventually that chance of rain, our temperatures aren't going to warm up a whole lot. We're going to top out in the neighborhood of 60 degrees for San Francisco and Oakland, only upper 50s along the coast with mid 60s farther inland. Cooler temperatures in store Friday and Saturday. None of the next 3 days are going to be a washout, but it is a chance of rain each of the next 3 days. And we will take what we can get before things dry out and warm up once again, especially away from the water by the middle of next week.